Welcome back, guys. And Eric here. This time we're doing Samurai 4. So, first I start off with the Samurai. So this was for Super Mega Baseball 2, 14 layers. Now I look back and it's like, a little bit generic, but I do like how I did that little cut in the white. I think it just makes it look a little sharp. And what I did was I came up with that one and I'm like, I really kind of want the rising sun flag in there somehow, and I just changed the colors on it. I actually kind of like the way that one looks too. So I kept it that way. This is an import from Super Mega Baseball 2. And then I did a slightly different version here. This is another Super Mega Baseball 2 one. Unfortunately, it does look like maybe a samurai with a way too big hat doing a caber toss. When I come back and look at it, it's like, yeah, there's probably some things I need to change on that. But again, I only did some 15 logos, so I guess I'm probably gonna do a series where I'm gonna go back to some of my 16 layer ones and redo them and spruce them up and see if I can come up with something better. All right, and then this one will come up sometime in the next 10 or 20. This was Samurai 3, just a nice silhouette. And this one's a 30 layer. But today we're going to do Samurai 4. All right, and the jerseys, so I still did jerseys on this. I just had them do tank tops on this one, and I just did the Samurai jersey 4 on the road and home. Didn't get too much into this one. I hadn't really completed this. I was just doing the logo to do the logo. 32 layers, and you need dark red, right side red, most of the way down, black, a gray saturation all the way down, and it's more for the jersey than anything else because I don't really use it on the logo itself, and then white. So it's 3 colors for the logo, 4 colors overall. Just a little helpful hint too, if you ever want to have white jerseys, white's got to be one of your 5 main colors. Just word of warning. Been there before where I forgot to do that, and then I had to go back and redo my colors. All right, 32 layers of fun. All right, so first thing we do is we start off with square 2, 0, 0, 0, 107. Then I do outline in black. Okay, it doesn't need to be. I think I hit it a second time. All right, triangle 2 in red, negative 73, 62, 29, 74, copy, flip, 71, 64, 330, and 74. And then we're gonna do bend 1. Now it'll look weird because you only see those 2 white tips there. This is called Eric's trying to save space. So Eric was running out of spaces, or running out of layers, and had to get creative. So necessity being the mother of invention, figured out, hey, bend had the right ends that I wanted, and so I added that in here, and this is how that came out, so you can see. Okay, so it's in white, 0, 0, 225, and 35. And again, when I talk about ways to save layers, that is a prime example of how to save a layer. All right, and square 2, black, 0, negative 59, 315, 43. And then I do underscore, font 1, and that's at 80 in white, 83, negative 31, 319, and 12, copy, negative 83, 131, negative 41, 12. And then I do a dash, okay, because I want the handle to be a little shorter and thicker. All right, so in black, 191, 38, 316, and 13, copy. And then we're doing another dash in white, 158, negative 66, 45, and 5. Then we're doing the dash again in black, negative 187, 33, 42, and 13. And another dash in white, negative 61, negative 65, 315, and 5. The only reason why didn't do them in order like that is because I was trying to make sure I got one side the way I wanted it to look before I went on to the other. Okay, then rectangle 1, just because I needed to give the swords an edge at the bottom. And black 0, negative 192, 270, and 9. Then half circle in white, negative 30, 90, 12. Copy, flip, 30, negative 30, 270, and 12. And then swish, negative 40, negative 76, 171, and 12. Copy, flip, 40, negative 76, 189, and 12. And then point. Now you look at it on the camera, you don't see the slight imperfection on this. If you look at it on the screen, it will not show up in gameplay. You will not notice it unless you're really, really looking for it specifically. It's an imperfect fit right at the bottom, just because we can't manipulate the way the shapes are. So point in red, 0, negative 76, 0, and 12. And then rectangle 1 in white for like a headband, or like the head of the helmet. Headband of the helmet, 0, 23, 0, and 19. Then half circle rim to help with the horns, 0, 75, 0, and 31. And then circle 1, stylize the helmet a little bit, 1 in red, 0, 35, 0, and 9. And then swish 10 at negative 74, 129, 49, and 15. And copy, flip, 74, 129, 331, and 15. And then trying to put some shapes to it that would kind of make it look a little cool. So I did an F in font 19, 103, negative 44, 144, and 10. Copy, flip, negative 03, 44, 103, sorry, negative, and negative 44, 216, and 10. Then I did an L in font 7, negative 72, negative 105, 158, and 10, 72, negative 105, 202, and 10. Wasn't doing this to do any kind of Asian type writing or Japanese or Chinese type writing. I was doing this merely for design. I have done Chinese or Japanese wording for logos, like samurai rabbits will come up to mind, but that's just going to be, it's very rare for me to do that, just because I don't want to be offensive, like this, to say, hey, look, this is Asian writing. It's not. This was actually purely a design to just try to make this look a little stylish. That's all that is. Oops. All right, so triangle 4 in black, negative 17, negative 104, 131, 22. Copy, flip, 122, negative 102, 229, and 22. Then I've done this a couple of times on swords. I highly recommend this one. Is you do 3 capital X's, font 7. Okay? Looks great. And it looks like you're wrapping, you know, how tape wraps on a sword or a hockey stick or a baseball bat if you do it in tape like that. So it gives it that effect. So that's at negative 205, negative 19, 41, and 8. Copy it, flip it, 211, negative 22, 319, and 8. Okay. Then I did parentheses, but I did right parentheses, 1, 2, 3 spaces, then the left parentheses. Let me repeat that again. I did the right parentheses, then 3 spaces, then the left parentheses. Again, trying to save layers because I was trying to get a little more styling on this. I did this in font 15. I did the bulge pinch and 40. Now it was just to get it to kind of I wouldn't have needed to do this if I had more layers, but because I was trying to do a lot with the 32 layer constriction, it's the only way to make this work and match the circles the way it is. So again, necessity being the mother of invention, that's how that came to be. Okay, and that's 32 layers, guys. It's very nice and stylish. I really like, looks nice on the jersey. I would obviously just maybe do a white jersey on this if I was going to do it again. And the thing, let's do it while we're here. You know, an all white jersey would look good on, you know. Now, I still have the background on there. I would take that off, but you know, that would look good on 20. You know, 17, 18. There you go, 18 with those pinstripes. All right, there you go. All right, nice and easy. I wouldn't say it was easy to do. It took me probably about an hour and a half just because of trying to consolidate when I ran out of space. And this one, I think I got near the end and I wasn't 100% satisfied. I'm like, it looks a little generic for me, and I needed to shore it up a little bit. And so I kind of played around with a lot of things. That's what probably took me the longest. So, all right. Hope you like it. Enjoyed making it. Enjoyed making these videos for you guys. Again, always please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, anybody you know plays this game, tell them. And those of you who have spread the word for me, I do greatly appreciate that. I'm not trying to monetize this. I'm nowhere close to being anywhere like that. Again, I only do this because you guys have been begging me to show how I do these things, and taking a picture of the layers doesn't tell you squat. I know that I've seen people try to do that before, and it's like you try to recreate it and you have no clue where things are supposed to go. Great to give me all the shapes and I've got to figure out. It's like, give me a puzzle, but don't tell me what it's supposed to look like. Okay, because you gave me all the shapes. That doesn't help. So in this way, I like to do this where I show you guys how to do these. So a lot of you guys, I've seen a lot of you guys, you know, you copy these. You always give me credit for, you know, for it. Please do so. Don't make me shame you publicly by posting something I've done. Or you take something I've done and you tweak it a little bit to make it to your own. By all means, go ahead. You're just, you know, do whatever you want. But the colors on this, I think, are appropriate. I mean, if you look at, you know, the Japanese flag is white and red, and the black there just makes it look a little bit more badass. All right, so it is some use of negative space too, and it's a patch. So I think we're on a theme of negative space and patches on most of these. And the next one coming up is totally a bunch of negative space. So next one up is the outfit. It's the Mafia one that I've done. One of the Mafia ones that I've done. So thank you for all your support, and see you soon.